What's up, everybody? It's Guy here, and Marvel dropped the trailer for the Fantastic Four movie. This is still a teaser trailer, but we got the full length trailer today, as if we got like kind of the teaser to the trailer yesterday. So I'm hoping that we're gonna get to see, some of the characters in this one, maybe some of their powers in action, the tone, the vibe, of the movie as a whole. With Fantastic Four being back in Marvel's hands, I know for Kevin Feige, the Fantastic Four is a childhood darling of his. He's stated on multiple times that Fantastic Four was a comics was a love for him. He used to read them when he was a kid, so he has a lot of love and appreciation, for these characters and for these stories. So with him obviously being a producer and at Helmet Marvel, he's gonna put some extra care, love and care into this specific movie. So I'm really excited to see what we're gonna get from this teaser trailer. I believe I read it's not so much of an origin story. They're already established in this world, and it's gonna be an alternate universe than what we know of the MCU. So that'll be kind of cool to see. I know we saw in Captain America, the first Avenger, we saw maybe a little bit of this timeline, but I'm curious to see how they're gonna switch it up with it being an alternate universe and how that, might affect the visual look of this specific film. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna see too much, but I definitely we're gonna see a lot more than what we did yesterday. So, man, I'm just ready to take a look at this. So yeah, let's just get on with the trailer and see what they got for us.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7, on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Like that retro TV frame that they got going on. Ooh,
Herbie,
okay.
How's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Okay. Is
The
this guy
sound.
good or what?
Rock sound is cool.
I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious. I just want to add a little bit of zip. Okay?
Looks good. Looking good.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny
It's like a
never caught
bear
fire.
reference. If you know the show The Bear, it comes an actor in the
Has
ticket.
always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi.
And I am right here. Whatever life throws
Oh,
at
shit.
us, we'll face it together.
Dang. Okay. Okay. What was that?
As a family.
Okay. I could tell Kevin Feige, he put his touch on this movie for sure. It it looked great. It looked absolutely great. I like the tone. I like the visual appeal. Yeah, it definitely does feel like it's in that retro vibe, but yet still has those futuristic elements in it, which made it seem pretty cool and just very different than I feel that we've got from a Marvel movie, and just kind of basically look very unique in its own like beautiful way. The casting looks fantastic, no pun intended. So we got Pedro Pascal as the lead. Yeah, his Reed Richards. Yeah, he does give off that Reed Richards kind of vibe. Just like really one of the smartest men on the planet, and just kind of him going through his dilemmas. And I liked his speech to Sue Storm, about with each of the characters, and then her response to it too. You could kind of feel that there was this a lot of like love in that dynamic, in the way that she talks about her family members in essence. So instead of kind of just like agreeing with Reed and being like negative in that negative sense, like putting them down in the way that he is, like talking about the cons and negatives, she instead flips it around to the positives, which is how you should treat and talk about your family. The musical score was also something I really noticed. It had this like sense of amazement, of wonder, of like adventure. So like throughout the trailer, I'm just like, feeling the swells and the rises of the music as well. And I'm like, man, like I wanna see this now. Like give it to us now, Marvel, please, please. The old guy that they showed for a split second, does anybody know who that was? I'm not too sure who that was, but I'm sure there'll be, videos out there of the breakdown of the trailer, and there's people in there that surgical precision. They're like, hey, I'm gonna find out who this person is. So I guess we'll kind of figure out who that was. But then Galactus, damn, I was not expecting them to show Galactus. And interestingly enough, the size that he was, I do know, I think one of Galactus's powers is, size manipulation. So at first, I know Galactus to be this like huge physical being that kind of towers over planets, but I do believe he can condense his size to, maybe like walk among the surface of a planet, or maybe even the size of like a person. I believe I've seen in some instances, but it was kind of cool just seeing that back shot of him overlooking the city like, oh, I'm gonna eat, I'm hungry. Galactus is hungry and he's here. So that's gonna be really cool to see how they go about him this round versus how they did with him in the prior movies. The effects, the costumes, the Ben Grimm, he looked great as well. Like a little interesting. He looked like he reminded me of the old Jack Kirby vibes, like the old school drawings of the Thing, and just even the little touches of him, the sound design of just feeling that rocky texture. It looks like they're really, really putting a lot of love into this, and I love to see that, especially because the Fantastic Four, they need this. They need this, better treatment, and it's going to be really interesting to see how they do integrate them with the current timeline MCU. All in all, this trailer did exactly what it needed to do. It kind of, raised my expectation levels and excitement to go see this movie. So it definitely did just that. Did it do the same for you? Let me know in the comments below what you thought. And if you like this reaction, please like and subscribe. And man, like I said, I'm stoked. I'm gonna probably watch it a few more times here to process it some more. But I think we got something special on our hands here, and I can't wait to see what this story does, what the characters, how they are when this movie finally comes out. So yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next one.